Good afternoon from Hesperia, California. I say afternoon because it is. Oh, kind of busy this morning. A bit of lollygagging, but I was busy. Interesting thing. Before I get off into that, you notice I put a light short sleeve shirt on because it's in the 60s here. In fact, when you're in the sun, it's even warm. It's really warm. What do I do with my sunglasses? There we go. Anyway, yeah, crazy thing happened. I got online. I set up the computer. I needed to do something. I got totally sidetracked. When I open up YouTube and to look at my, check my stats. I'm a stats junkie. And I checked my stats this morning and I was like, they just lit up crazy. Last night when I went to bed, my total view count, lifetime, was over 9,800, and it was getting pretty close to 9,900. And 10,000 is kind of a benchmark for me. At 10,000 view count, I can re-enable monetization on my channel. I say re-enable because I had it enabled before. Early in 2017, which is about 8 or 9 months ago, I had it enabled. When I went over 500, it was just a benchmark I set for myself. Once I had a view count of 500, I decided, okay, I'm going to shoot for monetization because I'm seeing some traffic. So, I did. But a few weeks after that, YouTube made a change, and they turned off monetization for anyone under 10,000 who had under 10,000 views. They set a benchmark of 10,000 views, and then they would review your channel. Anyway, they have all kinds of issues internally, and why that made sense to them, I get it. So I've been watching my view count with an eye towards getting monetization turned back on, because this stuff's camera equipment is expensive. So, and I've already invested many hundreds of dollars in equipment because I enjoy doing this. So I've been, like I said, that brings me up to the current. Last night, I've been anxiously awaiting, and monitoring my view count on my channel to the point, to see how close am I to 10,000. Well, last night I was at 98 something, I think 98.75. So I think I was within 125 of hitting 10,000. So I thought, well, that's cool. I should hit that in a day or two. This morning when I checked my stats, I logged onto the dashboard, and it just shows you different things at a glance. And it showed I already knew that I had gotten 2 new subscribers, which was cool. So I was up to 95. So I was always wondering, am I going to hit 90? Or am I going to hit 100 subscribers before I hit 10,000? I didn't. I hit 95 though, and that was pretty cool. Anyway, so I look at the dashboard, and the first thing I look at always is view count. 10,500 is what it said. I did a triple take. I'm like, what? How do I go up over 600 views in 10 hours? Or less, actually. So I set up the computer and I dug into the stats, and one of my videos went viral. For me, it was viral. That video in the last 48 hours has had over 900 views. I have no idea why. And I won't be able to dig into the deeper stats for a couple of days because there's always a delay. It'll tell you, what your views are estimated. So some of those views will probably disappear because they're not legitimate views. I don't know how that all works, but I know that's what happens. So I was flabbergasted by that. I'm blown away. A couple new subscribers, and my total view count went up by 600 and change in like 8 hours. It's unbelievable. So I've been kind of dinking around looking at that this morning. I guess that's a time waster, but it's a big deal for me. So just because stuff like that is important to me. Whatever. Anyway, we got to get going. Like I said, we're in Hesperia, California. Picked up this load last night in Irwindale. If you missed yesterday's video, you might want to go look at it. But today we are backtracking what we drove yesterday. Yesterday we started in Hawthorne, Nevada, and drove back roads to Bishop, California, and then took 395 all the way to here, and then I-15 south to Redlands before picking up this load. Now we're going right back the same way. The load we delivered yesterday came out of east of Spokane, Washington, in Post Falls, Idaho, and we drove through Hermiston, Oregon on the way here. Well, this load is going back to Hermiston, so we're just going to go back the way we just came, which is crazy. I didn't think we'd go that way, but in retrospect, it makes sense. So, better get a move on if we're going to get anything done. And I got some traffic out here in front of me. We are at the pilot here. Oh, and I parked here because it was amazing. I even got a spot in this area. This is near the fuel islands, fuel pumps. The downside is all the traffic going to the fuel islands goes right by here and in front of me. All right, let's roll out. Oh, hold on, I forgot something. Okay. What I forgot to do was set my destination for the day. I want to get to the TA Travel Center west of Winnemucca. The driving distance is 511 miles. It's really more than I wanted to drive today. Are you lost, lady? Always amazes me when I see somebody in their car coming into the fuel island area for trucks. Anyway, 511 miles. That's more than I really wanted to drive today, but there's virtually nothing between Hawthorne and there. And that's like 100 miles. So, and I want to, at the TA, I think I have shower credits, so I can grab a shower there in the morning before we head out tomorrow. we've arrived at Kramer Junction, and I'm going to pull into the pilot here to get fuel. In case you're wondering why I didn't get fuel where I parked last night, two reasons. One, fuel's a little bit less expensive here. I think by about 10 cents a gallon. Oh, great. This guy hadn't been pulling out, I could have got in. Secondly, this gets me 40 miles farther down the road, so I get 40 miles farther on a tank of fuel. We are done here, finally. It took forever. This place is a zoo, especially on weekends. Had problems getting fuel, and then it was a zoo inside. Hard to get checked out. And we're off. We've got 180 miles to Bishop. That's about 3 hours. Wow, they're putting up some new power lines. Amazing. Well, we made it to the TA Travel Center in near Mill City, which was the goal. 511 miles. About an hour or so later than planned. I took my time. I stopped for dinner in Bishop and parked the truck on a side street and had to walk a few blocks to get to the restaurant. Anyway, that was good. I'd go back there again. I don't remember the name of the place. Anyway, so we're here. It's after midnight. Actually got here about 1:30 midnight. Now I'm gonna run inside and I want to brush my teeth and take my contacts out and see if I can find any kitty treats, because I'm all out of kitty treats and Kitty's giving me a bad time about that. So I need to hook him up. So he's pacified for the moment. Anyway, I don't know how much we drove today. Oh yeah, 511 miles. Plus whatever little extra stuff I did. Tomorrow, well, right now, the driving distance to the delivery is about 480 miles, a little less. My intention is to not go all the way, and which means I'd get there really late, because I'm going to get a late start tomorrow. Probably not as late as I did today, but still. My thought is drive to the pilot there at Stanfield, which is at the Hermiston exit off the interstate. Park for the night and then go in the morning and deliver and then go on to the next pickup. So that's the plan. I'll make a final decision late tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what's up. So I'm tired. I gotta go inside, like I said. So if you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share this video or any others on Facebook and or Twitter with your friends and family. And we'll pick this up again in the morning. So we'll call it a night. Look at that view. I gotta put on my oversized sunglasses. Took my contacts out last night. I've had them in for